Okay, these are the water heaters. They're both 50 gallons, and they do not appear to be in series or in tandem. So I guess we'll start with the right and go left. Take your pick. This guy is 50 gallons, above 50 gallons. It's old as Methuselah. I had to get home and do some research on this, but I'm looking. I mean, for example, right inches. I was going to use an example here. But I guess I'm not. Okay. But the criteria that they used to manufacture this was published in 1998. Now, you could do one in 1990, 92, but water heaters last about 10 years. Last about 10 years. So come along here. We do not have insulation on the water supply lines in here. We have corrosion building up on the lines. The dielectric unions have done just about all they can do. All they can do. You should have insulation on the temperature pressure relief valve, and it should not discharge in your garage. It should discharge to the exterior, and it should not discharge farther from the ground, I guess it's the garage floor now, than 6 inches, and it obviously does. This gray flex, okay, that's been banned, discontinued, outlawed for about 15 years. About 15 years. This stuff is dangerous, by the way. That's why they quit using it. It's because it was dangerous. Something about a school blowing up in Oklahoma. So we do not have sediment traps. We do not have sediment traps for either one of them. Now this one, okay, is a conventional pilot light, and this one's electronic ignition. I won't be able to get into that one, but we're talking about this one right now. It doesn't have a safety pan, and but the burner compartment, as old as it is, and as much as I'm complaining and I'm telling you not to trust it, but the burner compartment looks pretty darn clean in there. It's kind of amazing. Kind of amazing. Let's switch over to the left, to the west. Okay. You should not solder this close to your tank. You should have connectors like over here on this old dog. We got some corrosion on the main water shutoff valve. And these lines are not insulated, and the TMP is not insulated, just like over here. We don't have a sediment trap over here, although we do have an acceptable gas line, a gas connector. The TMP discharges into the garage, and it's higher than 6 inches. And it doesn't have a safety pan. Both of them have care and use manuals. And that's about it. That's the water heater tour. Oh, this one says, okay, I'm going to have to look this one up. I know it's old. It's older than this one, and this one's 10 years old. How long do they last? About 10 years. They last about 10 years. It might last 11. It might last 12, 13. I hope mine does. But Las Vegas is going to give you 10. That's about how long they last. Now, I can't condemn it based on its age. I can tell you that I don't like the corrosion over here. I can tell you that I don't like the vent. Well, it's not a matter of whether I like it or not, but I can tell you that that's a deficiency. We no longer put screens on these; they get clogged. Okay, we got corrosion over here, and these aren't insulated, and they're discharged wrong. We don't have safety pans. We do not have gas sediment traps to keep the impurities from coming into the burner compartments.